Welcome back, everybody. Now, you have to know your options when you're thinking about things like estate planning and protecting your assets. Estate planning attorney Randy Ratliff is with us. We were just talking about this. What happens if you don't have a plan, Randy?
Well, do you have a plan?
Not really.
It's a trick question. You do have a plan. You know who wrote your estate plan?
The state.
The state, right.
Yes.
The government has a plan for you.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't let the government write your estate plan.
I was just going to say, you know, this is one of those things. It can be difficult. It can be difficult to talk to your grandparents or your parents or even a spouse about what you're going to do.
It can be. There can be some really tender moments involved in that. I used to do social work before I went to law school, so
right.
You know, sometimes we have tissues, sometimes we have conflict, but you know, I'm pretty good at helping people work through those problems.
Okay, so what are the basics? So what do you need to have? What documents?
Well, what you need to have, if you're 18, you need a power of attorney for financial or legal, and one for health care.
Okay.
So those are critical. A living will to talk about your end of life, and then you may or may not need a will. You may or may not need a trust, depending on what types of property you own and how you want those to go to other people.
Okay, so do you have to use an attorney for your estate planning?
Well, you don't have to, but you know, do-it-yourself is fraught with problems.
Yeah.
I've made a fair amount of money fixing problems people have created online for themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's usually a good idea to do a consultation. I do workshops. So if you come to a workshop, I also then do an hour-and-a-half vision meeting, and it's free.
Oh,
so if you come to the workshop, you'll learn a ton, and then you get to come to the vision meeting, and we walk through everything. You'll know a ton about it, and so you'll have so much information that even if you did it yourself, you'd be much better prepared than if you didn't.
Okay, so working through this, how often do you need to update this? Because obviously if you already have a plan in place, things change. You have a child, you know, a parent passes away.
Sure, your health will change, your finances change, birth, marriage, divorce. Those things really trigger it. I think it's a good idea to look at it at least every 3 years.
Okay.
Powers of attorney in particular, sometimes there's a belief among certain financial institutions, people don't know this, that they become stale. And so that if they're several years old, sometimes financial institutions, bigger banks, won't necessarily honor them because they want to protect themselves on the back end. So you want to make sure your power of attorney is up to date frequently.
Okay.
Yeah. A will, maybe, maybe not. A trust, maybe, maybe not. But certainly powers of attorney need to be updated often.
Oh, I need to get with you. So many things I need to take care of. Randy Ratliff, law offices. You can find him on Maryland Way and Brentwood. He's right behind More Bulls. I'm like, how do you not weigh more? Because I would eat there every day. You can go visit Randy at randyratliff.com. Also give him a call, 615-656-8282 for more information. Thank you so much for coming in.
Sure. Plan while you can. Don't wait till it's too late. There you go.
All right. You can see Shakespeare in the Park happening tomorrow night. It's Centennial Park for